If you've ever dreamed of living in a small coastal town where people surf before work, neighbors know each other by name, and the ocean is a part of your daily routine, then Bolinas might be exactly what you're looking for. Hi there, my name is Rachael Dressler. Thank you for tuning into my channel where I share everything you need to know about buying, selling, and living in Sonoma and Marin counties. Bolinas is one of the most unique communities in California. It's isolated, fiercely protective of its small town character, and unlike almost anywhere else in Marin County. But before you pack your bags and start house hunting, there are some things you should know. In this video, I will cover everything you need to know about moving to Bolinas, including the different neighborhoods, what homes cost, schools, surfing, restaurants, shopping, and what daily life is really like in this one-of-a-kind coastal community. Bolinas sits on the Pacific coast just north of Stinson Beach and about an hour to an hour and a half from San Francisco, depending on traffic. To get there, you'll travel along one of the most scenic stretches of Highway 1 in California. The drive itself is part of the experience. As you wind along the coastline and arrive in town, you'll quickly realize that Bolinas feels very different from most communities in Marin County. There are no traffic lights, no chain stores, no large developments, and very little commercial activity. The different areas of Bolinas. The Big Mesa sits above town on a coastal bluff and contains many of Bolinas' larger properties. Homes here often offer larger lots, greater privacy, and in some cases, incredible ocean views. Many of the homes were built between the 1950s and 1970s, although you'll also find beautifully renovated properties and newer custom homes. The Big Mesa tends to attract buyers looking for privacy, larger parcels, and a quieter setting. Hovering right above downtown is the Little Mesa. The Little Mesa offers a slightly more connected feel with many homes located within walking distance of downtown and the beach. The neighborhood includes a mix of cottages, mid-century homes, and updated residences. Downtown Bolinas. Downtown Bolinas contains many of the town's older cottages and historic homes. This area has a distinctly coastal village feel, with homes tucked among the trees and within easy walking distance of restaurants, shops, the beach, and community gathering places. For buyers who want to be at the center of town life, downtown is often the most appealing location. What do homes cost in Bolinas? One thing buyers quickly learn is that housing inventory in Bolinas tends to be extremely limited. Looking at the current market, active listings range from approximately $1.5 million to $3.5 million. The average list price is around $2.28 million, while the median list price is approximately $2.15 million. The typical home currently on the market has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and around 1,600 square feet of living space. The average lot size is approximately over half an acre, although properties range from small residential lots to parcels spanning several acres. What's particularly interesting about Bolinas real estate is the diversity of the housing stock. You might find a modest beach cottage, a mid-century home hidden among the trees, a historic farmhouse, or a contemporary ocean view residence, all within the same community. Bolinas is not a place where every home looks the same. The homes here tend to reflect the creativity and individuality of the people who live in them. Restaurants, shopping, and daily life. Although Bolinas is a small town, it has a surprising number of local businesses that serve both residents and visitors. The Bolinas People Store is the town's primary grocery store and one of its most important gathering places. Residents step in for groceries, produce, local products, and a chance to catch up with neighbors. The Bolinas Market, known locally as John's Store, is another longtime local institution. Known for its deli, sandwiches, groceries, and everyday essentials, it remains a favorite stop for both locals and visitors. Smiley's Saloon is one of the most iconic businesses in town, often recognized as one of the oldest continuously operating saloons on the West Coast. Smiley's serves as a restaurant, bar, a music venue, and community gathering place. For coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, many residents head to Coast Café. BOVIDA has also become a popular gathering place and reflects the continuing evolution of the Bolinas food scene. BOVIDA serves acai bowls, smoothies, salads, and sandwiches. You'll also find a local hardware store, which becomes surprisingly important when you live in a community where the nearest major home improvement store is quite a drive away. The hardware store is also a surf shop, which provides surfboards and wetsuit rentals. One interesting chapter in Bolinas' history involved the post office. For several years, the town was actually without a functioning post office after the original location closed. Residents had to leave town for basic postal services, which was a major inconvenience in a community that already feels somewhat removed from the rest of Marin County. Today, Bolinas once again has a post office, and it has become another important gathering place. The local shops, galleries, artists' studios, and small businesses all contribute to the character of Bolinas. One thing many residents appreciate is that the town remains centered around locally owned businesses rather than national chains. The Bolinas Library is another important community hub and one of the town's most loved public spaces. Schools. Families in Bolinas are served by the Bolinas-Stinson Union School District. The local school is known for its small class sizes and arts program. Many parents are attracted to the individualized attention students receive and the strong sense of community involvement. Because the community is relatively small, families often develop close relationships with teachers, staff, and other parents. Surfing and outdoor recreation. For surfers, Bolinas is one of the most desirable places to live in Marin County. The channel is the town's most famous surf break and offers relatively consistent waves throughout the year. The break attracts everyone from beginners to experienced surfers and has become an important part of the community's identity. Even if you don't surf, you'll quickly notice how much surfing influences daily life in town. It's common to see residents carrying surfboards through the town or checking conditions before heading to work. Beyond surfing, residents enjoy paddleboarding, kayaking, fishing, beach walks, birdwatching, and hiking. The surrounding coastline and nearby public lands provide access to some of the most beautiful outdoor recreation opportunities in Northern California. Bolinas also offers several community recreation spaces that residents enjoy year-round. On the Big Mesa, you'll find the Bolinas Skate Park, a popular gathering place for local kids and teenagers. Downtown, you'll find public tennis courts that are regularly used by residents of all ages. Things buyers should know before moving to Bolinas. If you're considering purchasing a home in Bolinas, there are a few things that are important to understand before making the move. First, many homes rely on septic systems rather than municipal sewer service. If you're coming from a larger city, this may be something you're unfamiliar with, but it's a normal part of home ownership in many coastal and rural communities. Water availability has also historically played a major role in limiting development in Bolinas. One reason the town has remained relatively small is that infrastructure and water resources have constrained large-scale growth. Depending on the location of the property, buyers may also want to pay close attention to flood zones, drainage concerns, and coastal bluff conditions. Some properties are located near the lagoon or low-lying areas, while others sit on coastal bluffs that require additional due diligence. Internet service has improved significantly over the years, and many residents work remotely, but connectivity can still vary depending on the location of the property. Finally, inventory is often extremely limited. It's not uncommon for buyers to wait months or even years before finding the right property. Bolinas is a small community and opportunities to purchase a home don't come along as frequently as they do in larger towns. If you're considering buying a home or selling a home in Bolinas, I'd love to help. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos about Marin County, Sonoma County, and the unique communities that make Northern California such a special place to live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.